guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a review on a new eyeshadow palette that I got my fingers on when I was in LA. I got the chance to go to the Morphe store and I picked up a really pretty palette. I actually just filmed a makeup tutorial using this palette as well. I've been messing with it for a couple weeks now and I'm really enjoying it. So I knew I had to get on here and talk to you guys about it. Before jumping in, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoy makeup reviews, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for future videos, including this makeup tutorial. It'll be up later this week. And without further ado, let's get into the review. So as many of you guys know, Morphe has many palettes to choose from, many eyeshadows to choose from, and I stood there staring at the eyeshadow palettes for a hot minute. Like, I could not make up my mind because they're all so beautiful. So I wanted to get something that I knew that I was going to use a lot, but had some more unique, colorful shades that I could dab into once in a while. And one shade range family that I particularly am comfortable with, but is more colorful, is purples, mauves, maroons, you know what I'm saying? So I decided to get the 35, it's so big, it's like, how do I even show you? So I decided to get the 35F palette. I think it's called Fall Into Frost, and I'm obsessed. So this is what all the shades look like. So pretty. So like I mentioned, it does have a lot of those deep kind of maroon plummy shades, which I love, but it also does have a lot of bronzy, shimmery, warm, really fun to play with shadows as well. So you get 7 completely matte shadows ranging from more transition colors and into deeper warm tone browns, and then you get a good solid matte black. But then you also get 28 amazing metallic shimmery shadows. And these range from creams all the way into bronzes, and like I said, a lot of plums. And the bronzes really do range from more like serious golds to more bronze. So you get a really great amount of shadows, but still a touch of color to play with for a pop, you know? I feel like this palette is a really awesome choice for somebody who loves their bronzes and neutral shadows, but wants to explore, because plums are really easy to work with and they're very complimenting on skin, in my opinion. So I feel like this is a great palette if you are interested in kind of getting out of your comfort zone, but still having that fallback if you want to just keep going with your bronzes, because there's nothing wrong with a good bronze, warm, smoky eye. Nothing. I will do it every single day if I can. I would. Packaging wise, I have mentioned this before. As you guys know, Crown Brushes and Morphe, they get their palettes from the same manufacturer. So the palettes are extremely similar. Super slim, super sleek. I always mention this in my reviews on eyeshadow palettes, is that for me to get 2 thumbs 5 on 5, you need a mirror. This is something that this palette unfortunately lacks. So even though it is super slim, it has 35 shadows, I gotta dock it a little bit because I just feel like a mirror is so necessary. It's so nice when you're traveling, especially, to have a mirror in your eyeshadow palette. It helps immensely. Mirrors are not that great in hotels and you can't move around that well to get that lighting that you need, you know, natural lighting. So I really think that it's absolutely crucial to have mirrors in palettes. That being said, I wouldn't steer away from these palettes just because it doesn't have a mirror. That'd be a little silly. It's just a bonus if it would eventually have one. Another big reason why I would highly suggest not steering away from these palettes is because the price is so right. This specific 35F Morphe palette goes for $22.99 on their website right now, and that equals $30.80 Canadian. So not too bad. 35 shadows for 30 bucks Canadian, or $22.99 US, depending on where you're from. I know the currency exchange rate sucks for us Canadians right now, but even at $30, I think that's a pretty good deal. You're getting a shadow for essentially under $1, and the quality is there. As you can see, I'm wearing it on my eyes and you can see that it's really quite pigmented, and I did not have to pack on for hours. So I didn't even use an intense eyeshadow base for it. So I was really impressed. And playing around, messing around, the transition colors, the mattes work really well. They're super creamy, super blendable, and the metallic shadows are just so luxurious. They're so creamy and they just go on so well. I'm gonna swatch a few just so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the one that I have like all over my lid right now. Whoa baby. So that's the one all over my lid. So nice. I'll do a bronze. So here's a bronze one. Oh, yes. And here's like a more, a lighter kind of creamy gold. And here is like a really dark kind of charcoaly color. These are all metallics and you can see they're beautiful. Let me see if I can get you. This is the highlight color I have on my inner corner and brow. See what I'm saying? Overall, I'm really enjoying this palette. Like I said, I got it at the end of January, so I've been playing with it for the past month, creating looks, and I finally filmed this one for you guys. It's just a pop of color that I've really been loving, and it's super easy. So definitely subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on that. It'll be up later on this week. This isn't my first Morphe palette, but it's definitely the first Morphe palette that I've really been like blown away by. Even without the mirror, I know I keep ranting about the mirror, but even without it, I could definitely give this palette 2 thumbs up in my books. The mirror would give it like, you know, like a really solid 2. But right now they're just like, yeah. It has great shadows, great shade ranges. I think that it has a lot of complementing shadows as well, which is always necessary in a palette, to have a palette that you can really build upon and make a lot of different looks. You can definitely do that with this one. You got your Essential 7 matte blending shadows, and you got a matte black and a matte deep brown to really intensify, but then you have all these amazing shimmers to kind of work with. So I definitely highly recommend this palette. Let me know in the comments below if you have any Morphe palettes at home that you guys love and can't live without. I'm definitely willing to try a few more of them out. I do have the Kathleen Lights one, which I really enjoy, but I am definitely on the hunt for new eyeshadow palettes, so leave the ones that are your favorites down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. If I do it like this, should I do it like this? It goes for 20, no, I did the math and now I don't remember. They have 30, 20, no. Logistically, you do get 28, 27, 28, 29. So I decided to get the 35F, right? Yes. I'm redoing it. I'm redoing it all.